Hello DeFi stakers. In this video we're gonna look at one of my long-term investment plans, which is the Emp.Money Detonator. But before we go into that, first I wanna thank you guys for using my referral link when you joined Matic Staker. Matic Staker is doing well, the contract balance is growing. I'm gonna be doing some updates on that later on someday. And yeah, like I said before, that Matic Staker is one of those riskier programs which I use to put smaller amounts in and then get those profits from that kind of programs into these more long-term ones, so I can grow my investments in these what I consider more reliable and sustainable long-term. So Emp.Money Detonator. So what is Emp.Money? Essentially it's a fork of Tomb Finance. Tomb Finance is an algorithmic token backed by Phantom token. So it works on the Phantom blockchain, and this one has it looks like they have some issue with this total value locked counter here, but when I entered the page you saw it had like 700 million total value locked. And as you see, if you go to coingecko.com, you can see Tomb Finance, you can see the chart of Tomb here. So it started already last June, so it's been already over 6 months working. So the idea is working, the contracts are working. So Emp.Money is a fork, which means it's a copy of Tomb Finance on the BSC smart chain, but with some improvements. But in this video I'm going to focus on the Detonator. That is the latest addition, and that's the most easiest one to participate into and understand. So that's where I am in at the moment. And the Detonator started about I believe it's about 2 weeks ago, maybe a bit more, maybe 3 weeks ago already. And yeah, like I said, I consider Emp.Money quite reliable platform. When the Detonator started, for example, the main developer, he was on an audio chat with people in their Telegram group, and he has given some interviews as well. So the main developer is quite known person, you could say, and he wants to keep improving this as well on the long term. So how this works, this Detonator, is you create first you need to buy the EMP token, and then you need to buy Ethereum on the Binance Smart Chain, and then you create a liquidity pool with those, and by doing that you will receive liquidity pool tokens, which you then deposit into the Detonator, and then you will start receiving 1% per day, and you will receive it over 365 days. So you will receive a total of 365% on your investment. And like with for example with Matic Staker, you cannot withdraw the original amount, so that will be locked, but you will be getting a reward. I believe it's well, you see here is the counter, it will be growing all the time, and then you have a choice whether you are compounding. It means you put it back in and you grow your grow the amount that you have there, or you can claim. But for example, for myself, I keep in the beginning, I keep only compounding to grow the amount what I have here. And the idea here is that with EMP is that if we go look at here you have documents. If you click there, you get into their white paper actually here, and information about it. So Emp.Money offers the first decentralized algorithmic stablecoin on Binance Smart Chain pegged to a price of Ethereum at the rate of 400 EMP equals 1 Ethereum. So there's a lot, like I said, there are a lot of moving parts in this, but I'm focusing on the Detonator for now. But the idea being in the system that there are a few different things people can do and are incentivized to do depending on is the EMP ETH ratio above its peg or below its peg. So then there are like rewards for doing certain actions and to stabilize the price of the EMP. So the idea is that when it follows the price of ETH, so also when the price of Ethereum grows, also the price of EMP grows. So if you want to take part in this Emp.Money Detonator, what you do first is like I said, you need to get Ethereum and you need to get EMP. So you could go into the home page of Emp.Money. You could click here, buy EMP, and it will take you to PancakeSwap, where you can exchange your BUSD or BNB, for example, to EMP. And here you can also purchase Ethereum. So let's say that if you want to deposit $2,000, let's say. So how you create a liquidity pool is you buy $1,000 worth of Ethereum and $1,000 worth of EMP. So now you have your total $2,000 amount which you want to deposit here. Then you would go to the Detonator, and then you would scroll down and you would click here, EMP ETH LP, and it takes you to this page in PancakeSwap where you can add liquidity. And how it works that there would be a max button, for example, here, and then it will match. Well, because now you would have $1,000 worth of ETH and $1,000 worth of EMP. So this is what you would it would match here. Either you press max here or you press max here. But the point here being that then you would have here supply the LP. You need to get this active. Maybe it comes when you press the max here, or maybe it comes when you press the max here. And then you click here. Then you will get the EMP LP tokens. And then you would go here to deposit. You would click deposit, and it would you would press max, and it would show okay, how much you have these EMP ETH LP tokens. And then you just press confirm, and that's how you deposit your LP tokens into the Detonator. Sometimes it might give you an error, and what you do then is because you see like you have a tons of decimals here, like a lot of numbers, and sometimes let's say like this would be like this kind of number. You would cut the smallest, you would leave like the 3 first after this after the decimal, what do you call it, you would cut, you make like an even amount, so it's like an insignificant amount of this total LP pool. What you would remove here like this would be basically like this, but of course you don't have to write it down, because for some reason it's it's not only actually like this in the Detonator, on different platforms also you can see this phenomenon sometimes, that like you need to cut it down into some kind of like a, what do you call it, like a even amount. So in here it would be like the 3 decimals, 3-4 decimals after the 0, and then it would go through, you would confirm, and then it would go through. And other things what are very cool about this this platform is that every day there is a lottery, and so every day somebody wins this lottery prize. Now it's $22,000, and you get tickets by when you are compounding or depositing. So that's how you get tickets for the daily lottery. So every day you should be compounding, ideally just before this daily what do you call this bar goes to zero. Like ideally you compound or you claim, whatever is your plan, because otherwise if you don't do that, it just goes back to the contract, and you cannot grow your deposit, or you cannot claim it afterwards anymore. Then the next day it's again a new situation. So ideally, just before this runs out, 5 minutes before. But since it's in the middle of the night in my time zone, many times it's like a couple of hours earlier I'll do it, But you get to see here how much it is, and then you compound. And of course there is some tax. There's a claim for tax, and there's tax for claim, and there's tax for compound. And you can actually see them in the, if you would click here, read more, it takes you to the where is it, Detonator. There's a white paper. I can click it here. It opens the Detonator white paper, and you can read how the feed goes, and also like fees goes, and also like some other details about this, how it works. But I'm not gonna start reading it now. I'm gonna be making probably more videos in the near future from this as well. So there's also this daily lottery, and there are actually 2 prizes. This one is a random one, and then the second one is for the largest deposit on that day. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it's the same amount than this. So like for example today, $22,000 goes to random winner, and another $22,000 goes to the person who made the largest deposit on that day. So yeah, essentially that's the basics of the Emp.Money Detonator pool. So just a quick recap how you can participate is that you need to buy EMP and you need to buy Ethereum from PancakeSwap, and the safest way to buy EMP is go straight through the EMP page here, web page here, and click here. As you can see, it's audited by these companies. Let's see, if you click the tutorial, you get into this EMP Academy, so you can also see there they have videos there, and like to see how the platform works. So that's also recommendable if you want to know more about this platform. So yeah, you would buy EMP, you would buy Ethereum, same amount both, let's say $1,000 and $1,000. Then you would go here in the Detonator, you would create the LP pool, like I explained here, click max here or here, so that this button here will activate, and then you click that. Then you go to here to Detonator, you go deposit, you press max. If it doesn't go through when you confirm, remember to remove the like this, the decimals, so the numbers here, so you get a more even number, and then press confirm, and that's it. Then you are in. And then depending on your strategy, for like I said, I'm doing this for the long term, so I'm just compounding now, and as I get rewards from these more riskier plans like Matic Staker or some other, I will add to this and keep compounding. And later on I might do like let's say every other day claim, every other day compound, or so it would still keep growing, but I would at some point of course start taking some profits from here as well. And like I said, it's good to remember that I can show you the EMP chart here as well. So now you see it's been let's look at the 12-hour chart. So Emp.Money launched, actually the platform launched in like a mid-January, and like I said, now about 3 weeks ago, somewhere around here, the Detonator launched. There was some pump, but then it came back into the range. And so what one point is here, that let's say that if you have deposited $2,000 worth of EMP and ETH here, if the Ethereum price doubles or triples, also the amount that you have in the Detonator, that also doubles and triples, and then you will be getting 1% on that as well. Of course, it's all the time about 1%. In the beginning it has been actually more than 1%, but that's like the long-term kind of like how it works. So you get 1% every day. So again, I'll include my referral link in the video below. So if you decide to join, please use my link again, and motivates me to bring these opportunities to you, and helps me to make these videos as well. So again, like and subscribe to my channel, click the bell notification to get notified of new videos, and yeah, I hope you have a great day.